Hey guys, it's Sonia. I cannot tell you how many questions I get on social media about what kind of makeup it is that I use, from foundation to eyeliner to eyebrows and all that sort of stuff. So I thought it would be best to start with the foundation of my face, which is my foundation. And this product is hashtag Sonia certified for so many different reasons. I'm so excited to share with you guys what it is that I use and how I use it, because as you can see, this is with the makeup on and this is with the makeup off. There's like a pretty big difference. So let's get started. Okay guys, so I had my makeup on from this morning, which as I said, I wiped off, but you'll see it's kind of like stale and gross. So don't judge this side. We're gonna be doing this side fresh. I have a little bit of moisturizer on after I wiped it off. I just kind of put a basic moisturizer on, so no primer or any of that stuff that people tend to use. Maybe I should be using it, I don't know, but I don't. So all I do from there is with a fresh face, I then take my Studio Fix fluid and I just shake it so that there's a little bit that comes onto my finger right here. And then I just kind of dab it around on my face here just to kind of make sure that I'm hitting all the spots. You know, I got a little bit more just for good measure. This is going to be like camera face, so I want it to be a little bit extra. But actually the great thing about this product is that I find that I have to use really little. One of these guys almost lasts me like 6 months. And I used to use this blending sponge thingy thing. You'll know that about me. I don't know my terminology when it comes to makeup. I just use stuff. But I used to use this like little blendy sponge before. And then a little while ago, I got this brush, a set of them, all different sizes. And I'm obsessed with this thing now. It really blends smoothly and kind of covers evenly, and all the makeup doesn't get seeped into it the same way it does with the sponge. So then all I do is I take this brush and I just do a nice circular motion right here. And I just make sure that it gets nice and evenly covered. Get into the nose and right kind of under there, under the nose, and we just circle around. I do use a concealer for under my eyes, but we'll talk about that in a different video. I'm also obsessed with that product. And that's kind of it. I mean, as you can see, it kind of gives a nice, smooth, clean coverage without looking like chalky or ashy or gray face the way I looked all throughout high school, like every brown girl when we had like gray face, brown neck. That situation does not happen with this makeup. The other thing that I will point out is, so I use NC40, and I'm just trying to get a little dab on my finger. You'll see that like this is pretty yellowy for my pigmentation, in a way that I always thought that maybe it's like a little too orange, but for some reason when I blend it in, it just kind of works. I think it really just makes me look less ashy and less pale. And I find that this coverage is perfect for when I'm on TV. If I'm just kind of doing day to day, it's like a super light little like dust on, dust off. If I'm going like really hardcore for camera, then I will layer it on a little bit more. But I don't really kind of do anything more complicated than that. There's no like additional foundation products that I use. I know that I'm probably supposed to use like highlighter and this and that, and like different areas are supposed to have different things, but I'm pretty basic and don't know what I'm doing. So I do a smooth, clean coverage all over and then add some bronzer on like I did on this side, and that's about it. So again, what I use for my foundation is Studio Fix Fluid by MAC in NC40. I love it. I've used a bunch of different products, but I've never found that they really stick on my face the way this one does. I've done hot yoga in this, I've done all my workouts in this, and it's never running off my face. Once you put it on, it stays put. So I'd give it a go if you're looking for something new. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more fitness, nutrition, and motivation tips. I'll see you next time.